Hey, welcome to the African World Channel. Today, we're diving deep into a story that's shaking up the world stage. Picture this: U.S. troops, stationed thousands of miles away from home in Niger, suddenly find themselves in a nightmare scenario. The bombshell? The Nigerian government, led by General Abdourahamane Tchiani, has slammed the door shut on their partnership with the United States. Now, over 1,000 American soldiers are stranded and alone in a foreign land, with no lifeline in sight. But it gets worse. Cut off from vital supplies like mail and medicine, these troops are teetering on the edge of a crisis. Their very lives are at stake, caught in the crossfire of diplomatic chaos and bureaucratic red tape. Join us as we peel back the layers of this unfolding drama, shining a light on the struggles of these military men and women and demanding answers from those responsible. This is a story that demands to be heard, and we're bringing it straight to you. So buckle up, because we're about to uncover the truth behind this harrowing reality. Remember to subscribe to our channel, give the video a thumbs up, and share it with others to help us reach a wider audience. Now let's get back to the video. Last month marked a significant escalation in tensions between the United States and Niger when Colonel Major Amadou Abdourahmane, a prominent figure in Niger's ruling junta, publicly renounced the long-standing partnership in counterterrorism between the two nations. This abrupt termination rattled diplomatic circles and left over 1,000 American troops stranded in Niger, cut off from crucial supplies and facing an uncertain future. Amidst this turmoil, a recent report unveiled by Representative Matt Gaetz of Florida shed light on a troubling reality: the Biden administration's deliberate concealment of vital intelligence concerning the deteriorating state of U.S. military relations with Niger. According to Gaetz's findings, U.S. service members stationed in Niger confront formidable challenges, including a lack of access to essential resources like medicine, mail, and other forms of support from the Pentagon. Gaetz's report struck a chord with the public when he took to social media, highlighting the stark disparity between rhetoric and reality. He emphasized how President Biden and Secretary of State Antony Blinken had previously touted Niger as the centerpiece of their Africa strategy, only for a coup to upend their plans, leaving American troops stranded and vulnerable to potential dangers reminiscent of the Benghazi incident. Here's what he posted on his Twitter account: Joe Biden and Antony Blinken claimed that Niger would be the centerpiece of their Africa strategy. Then a coup happened. Now 1,100 American troops are stranded in Niger, being denied access to supplies, and at risk of another Benghazi-style attack. But the State Department has covered this up, because Biden and Blinken would rather avoid their own embarrassment than do the right thing for our troops. However, what stoked further outrage was Gaetz's assertion that the State Department had attempted to cover up this dire situation, prioritizing political expediency over the welfare of American troops. This betrayal of trust has left many questioning the integrity of U.S. military operations in the region. Gaetz's report uncovered a myriad of issues plaguing U.S. troops in Niger. Interviews conducted by his office revealed the frustration and sense of abandonment felt by service members who described themselves as functionally stranded in an increasingly hostile environment. Reports emerged of troops being barred from conducting missions or returning home as scheduled, exacerbating feelings of isolation and vulnerability. Diplomatic hurdles further compounded the predicament, with military flights facing denials or unanswered requests for clearance, prolonging the deployments of U.S. troops. Critical shortages of essential supplies, particularly medical resources, at U.S. military bases in Niger have added to the urgency of the situation. The report highlighted alarming deficits, such as the depletion of the blood bank at Air Base 201 in Agadez, posing grave risks to troops in the event of mass casualties. As the situation continues to deteriorate, Gaetz remains steadfast in his call for immediate action. Despite assurances from Pentagon spokesperson Pete Nguyen that commercial means are sustaining U.S. personnel and ongoing discussions with Nigerian authorities to approve military flights, the urgency of the matter cannot be overstated. The lives of American troops hang in the balance, and any delay in resolution only heightens the risk of further harm. In light of Niger's recent decision to terminate the military pact with the United States, it's crucial to reevaluate the presence and role of American troops in the region. This move by Niger highlights its desire to assert its sovereignty and take control of its security affairs, signaling a need for a re-examination of the American military presence. It's paramount to acknowledge Niger as a sovereign nation with the right to determine its own path and establish alliances that serve its best interests. By ending the military pact, Niger is expressing its intent to have more autonomy over its security decisions and to form partnerships that better align with its strategic goals. Niger deserves the chance to shape its own destiny without external interference. The termination of the military pact presents an opportunity for the United States to show respect for Niger's sovereignty and to uphold principles of self-determination and non-interference. Continuing to station troops in Niger against the wishes of the host nation risks damaging America's reputation as a supporter of democracy and sovereignty worldwide. It's crucial for the United States to adhere to these principles and to respect the decisions made by sovereign nations, even when they diverge from American interests. This approach not only fosters mutual respect and cooperation, but also maintains stability and credibility on the global stage. If America aims to uphold its reputation as a global advocate for democracy, it must listen to both the people and the government of Niger. Their unanimous call for the withdrawal of American troops is clear. Therefore, the American government should heed this demand and bring its troops back home. There's no honor in leaving American troops stranded in Niger. Since they're no longer required there, they should return home. As we conclude our investigation into the crisis facing U.S. troops stationed in Niger, it's clear that urgent action is needed to address their plight. The harrowing reality of stranded troops, deprived of essential supplies and support, demands attention and accountability from those in power. It's evident that Niger must take proactive steps to safeguard its sovereignty and bolster its local capabilities in the fight against terrorism. By investing in its own security forces and enhancing cooperation with regional partners, Niger can assert greater control over its territory and address security threats effectively. Niger should reassess its approach to hosting foreign military bases, prioritizing national interests and sovereignty. Instead of relying on external forces, the country should focus on building indigenous capabilities and fostering local solutions to combat terrorism and maintain stability. Let's advocate for a future where Niger stands strong on its own terms, resilient against external pressures and empowered to secure its borders and protect its citizens. Together, we can support Niger's journey towards self-reliance and sustainable security. We value your input. Do you think the Biden administration should have been more transparent about the deteriorating state of U.S. military relations with Niger? How can Niger strengthen its own security capabilities and combat terrorism without relying on foreign military presence? Please share your opinions in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others. Thank you for watching.